That we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us with thy grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. So help us, God. Amen. Dear colleagues, I want to welcome you to yet another plenary session. I must commend us for our belief in the development of our dear states. And I believe that the state is appreciative of sacrifices as members of this house, the unique house. I welcome us, particularly that presently now we're in the festive period, but we still, because of our commitment to development of the state, we are ready. I know in some jurisdictions, by now they are on break or recess, but we are ready. At least in the last 2-3 weeks now, I'm aware that we have been calling on MDAs to come around to defend their budgets. And I know all committees are seriously working. I must commend us for a job well done. Thank you for what you do for our dear state. Thank you. I will quickly want us to go through our votes and proceedings for the 28th day of November, 2024. So let's just look at the votes and proceedings together. If you have any observation, you can call my attention to it. So we will just take through from page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, which is the last page. In the absence of no observation or correction to make, I say the votes and proceedings, I've read it, and I can tell you that it actually represents what we deliberated upon in our last sitting. So the votes and proceedings is hereby approved. Any message from the governor?
Sir, we received a letter from the governor last.
Thank you. We have a message from the governor, and it's written on the office of the governor's letterhead, dated 4th December 2024, with reference number EK/Gov2/5/145, addressed to the Right Honorable Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly, Honorable Salio Adeotu Road, House of Assembly Complex, Ado Ekiti. Mr. Speaker, heading, Ekiti State Water Resources, Sanitation and Hygiene Sector Bill 2024. I hereby forward the above-mentioned bill for legislative consideration of the distinguished members of Ekiti State House of Assembly. Kindly accept the assurances of my warmest regards. And this is signed by Biodun Oyebanji, Governor, Ekiti State. Thank you. And I want to believe, Madam Clerk, that the bill has been circulated to members. Thank you. Now, any other announcements? Whether there is an announcement from any of the committees or from or any of our constituency? Any announcements? Okay.
Maybe you have, Mr. Speaker, sir. Not from the honorable member.
Thank you. Any public petition? Yes. Yes.
We have, sir.
Okay. I call on Honorable Awoni.
Distinguished members of Ekiti State House of Assembly, I am Honorable Jacob Adeyemi Awoniyi. I'm representing Mumbai Constituency 2. The petition before me is from the Pensioners Association of Bamidele Olumide University of Education, Science and Technology, Ikere Ekiti. They are calling for the intervention of the House of Assembly to come to their aid in respect of the non-payment of gratuity and pension arrears to Buesti retirees. They wrote that this issue has been a lingering one since 1993. The payment of arrears and arrears of pension and gratuities stopped in 1993, and this has brought untold hardship to the retirees for not collecting the arrears of pension and gratuities. According to them, some affected retirees have even died, while some are at home nursing one disease or the other. According to them, they have contacted the state government, but there was no, as at up to now, no result. And that has compelled them to go to industrial court, where the state government agreed. I think that court, when they got to that court, the state government agreed to be paying 50 million naira on monthly basis. But up to today, nothing has been paid. And that has forced them to write to the House of Assembly so that the House of Assembly can intervene in their matter. According to them, they are even ready to make themselves ready, to appear in this House when there is a need for such. They are actually suffering, sir, and they believe that the House of Assembly should be able to bail them out. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Can you just step forward to lay the petition before the House? Thank you. Thank you. Because of the enormous tax of the public petition, we will set up ad hoc committee to also look into the this petition. Leader of the House, can you please, let's move for the document to become the working document of this House so that we can lay it. We can commit it.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My dear colleagues, good morning and welcome to today's sitting. Right Honorable Speaker, I am Honorable Tori Lokwege. I represent the Southwest Constituency 2. Right Honorable Speaker, I would like to move a motion that the document, the petition submitted by Honorable Awoniyi Adeyemi be adopted as a working document of this Honorable House. I so move.
All right. Any seconder? Yes, Honorable Abiodun Faweku. Babatunde.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I am Babatunde Abiodun Faweku. I represent the Idosi Constituency 1. I'd like to second the motion as moved by Leader of Government Business that the petition becomes a working document of this House. So I second.
If you support that this petition be admitted as the working document of this House, say aye. If you against, say nay. The ayes have it. So, Honorable the seconder, Babatunde Faweku, you will chair the committee that will look into this particular petition. And to join in that committee is Alaja Miriam Agubiade. And this Agubiade always. Honorable Karim, what's happening now? Ogunlade. Maybe okay. On that note, Honorable Karim Agumbade should also join, and a lawyer, Honorable Princess Iyabo Fakunle Okiome to join. That's making 3 or 4. Okay, then Honorable Femi Akindele to be part of the committee to look into that. Thank you. Now, I call on Honorable Tokwelonge to take the petition before him.
Right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Lunge Temitope Ademola, and I represent the good people of Oye Constituency 1, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the petition before us, before I go to this petition, is written by one of our constituents, Mrs. Owolabi Monisola. It's a petition that is submitted before this hallowed chamber in respect of the unscrupulous activities of some of the cooperatives that people join to save money in order to get dividends in the Ekiti State. Mr. Speaker, let me go to the content of the petition right away. The Right Honorable Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly, Ado Ekiti, Ekiti State. Dear sir, save my soul from Iyanoluwa Cooperative Society. I am writing to seek your assistance in respect of a matter with the Iyanoluwa Cooperative Society, which has not refunded my money in spite of my complying with all required conditions. I became a member of the Iyanoluwa Cooperative Society in 2018. I made a payment of 493,650 naira. After noticing the executive's lack of integrity, I submitted a letter of withdrawal from the cooperative in 2022 and requested the refund of my money, which was 493,650 naira only. In November 2023, I received only 40,000 naira as a refund. This leaves a balance of 453,650 naira that I'm still owed by this cooperative. In spite of my numerous requests for the refund, the cooperative has failed to comply, violating both the bylaws and applicable laws. Mr. Speaker, I kindly request that your esteemed House investigate this matter and direct the Iyanoluwa Cooperative Society to refund my remaining balance of 453,650 naira without further delay. Thank you for your attention to this urgent matter. I look forward to your prompt response, and I appreciate your commitment to serving our states. Sincerely, Mrs. Owolabi Monisola. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Step forward to lay the petition. Thank you. Leader of the House, the motion to just...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My dear colleagues, once again. Right, Mr. Speaker, I would like to move a motion that this petition as submitted by Honorable Topelonge be adopted as a working document of this Honorable House. I so move.
Thank you. Any seconder? Yes, Honorable Iyabo Fakunle Okiome.
And distinguished members, my name is Honorable Barrister Iyabo Fakunle Okiome, and I represent the good people of Ilejemeji constituency. I rise this afternoon to second the motion as moved, the petition that's submitted by Honorable Topelonge, that this petition be admitted as a working document of this Honorable House. I so second.
House adopt this document, petition, as the working document of this House. Say aye. If you're against, say nay. The ayes have it. Please, on that note again, we'll still set up an ad hoc committee to consider this petition because of the level of work that is presently before the Committee on Petition, House Committee on Petition. So, Honorable Olowo Kerebosede will chair, Honorable Babatunde Omotayo, a member, Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akanle, member, Honorable Babatunde Idowu, member, Honorable Idowu Odebumi, member. So the two Idowus, so that they can use their Amutorun eyes to look into the matter. Thank you very much. Leader of the House, can you present your own petition?
Right Honorable Speaker, I have with me two petitions this morning. Right Honorable Speaker. The first petition is from Agbayawa Farms Limited, a notable investor in our state. Recently, the state government signed a multi-billion naira agreement contract with this firm, and this Agbayawa Farms Limited is having land disputes, ownership disputes of the land bequeathed by the state government, running to about 5,000 hectares of land with certificate of occupancy, having this running battle with the Federation of Odoro Ekiti Development Union. And they are praying that we, the House of Assembly, help look into this dispute. They have 4 prayers. Can I read the 4 prayers?
Please go ahead.
They urge us to use our good office to intervene in this matter in order to protect their multi-billion naira investments and ensure that some people of Odoro community, particularly members of FUDO and their agents, do not sabotage the efforts to contribute to the economic development and well-being of the good people of the area in particular and of the state in general. They request that we investigate, identify, and arrest all alleged perpetrators of this dastardly act, particularly the members of and their agents and associates who are against the complainant, the good people of Odoro community, and the government, and the entire good people of the state of Nigeria in general. Because also that to prosecute every person in the appropriate court of law and under the appropriate laws for the above stated ignoble and criminal acts where our investigations prima facie establish their culpabilities. Court also to be taking other steps within fit in the circumstances. That is their prayer.
You can take the two so that we just use one motion to adopt the two.
Okay, so the other petition is from Adeyemi and Co. legal petitioners, chambers located in Ado, Ekiti here, and they appeal on the interview of the House on behalf of their solicitors to Mustafa Ademola Kudus, a 400-level student who was accused of examination malpractices and was expelled at 400 level. They have claims to believe that the decision of the Senate of the Ekiti State University was not thoroughly done, and they are begging the House to look into this matter. That is the second.
Which university is that? Sorry.
Ekiti State University.
Is it different from the one we did the last time? Is it not the same petition?
No. I think this is different.
Okay, that one is TESCOM. Now, I even received, we'll discuss that quickly. I received another request, or do we call it petition? I don't even know, from the group of people that even after 30 days, nothing has been done. And I remember that this house gave 30 days.
Yes.
I know rules and business and also legislative compliance should work together to ensure that there is compliance on that one. So please come and tender the two documents. So let me have the petitions. Well, a motion, sorry. Your motion.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. My dear colleagues, given the documents I just read on the floor of the House, I want to move a motion that this House adopt those documents as working documents of this Honorable House. I so move, my dear colleagues.
Seconder. Yes, Honorable Femi Akindele.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker, dear colleagues. Good afternoon. I rise this afternoon to second motion as moved by leader of the House that the two petitions be adopted as working document of the House. I so second.
Can I have the petition? So I put the question that if you are in support that the petition from Agbewa on the threats to lives and properties, destruction of business, operations, and sabotage of a multi-billionaire investment be adopted as the working document of this House. Say aye. If you're against, say nay. The ayes have it. I also put the question that if you are in support, the petition from Adeyemi and Co. on the appeal for the intervention of the House for the review of decision of the Ekiti State University, EXU, which expelled Mustafa Demola Kudus, a 400-level student of political science, be adopted as the working document of this House. Say aye. If you're against, say nay. The ayes have it. Now, for the two petitions, we are still going to do set up ad hoc committee to look into it. Number one, for Agbeyewa's petition, Honorable Tokpelonge will chairman the committee to look into this. Honorable Ademola Ojo, a member. Honorable Abimbola Sholonke, a member. Honorable Luwayomi Ayorinde, member. And Honorable Ayo Adegbite to be member of that committee also. For the petition from Adeyemi and Co. on the appeal for intervention of the House for the review of the decision of the Ekiti State University EXU, which expelled Mustafa Demola Kudus. I have Honorable Tejo Okuyiga as the chairman of that committee to look into the petition. I have Honorable Awoni Jacob as a member. I have Honorable Femi Fatula as a member. I also have Honorable Awoni Jacob as a member of the committee. And I have, sorry please. Right Honorable Akib Jamil as a member. Thank you. That's 5. Honorable Tejo Kuyiga, Honorable Awoni Jacob, Honorable Femi Fatula, Honorable... Oh, okay, I wrote Awoni Jacob twice. You have become double. Okay. And Congo is already in one. I think everybody has been in... No, other is chairman of a committee already. Okay, no Congo, that's correct. Yes, Honorable Tony Adaramodu. Honorable Tony Adaramodu to be part. Thank you. I want to come and look double ration. Thank you very much. I think that is the end of petition for today. So I ask if there is any matter of urgent public importance. Okay.
Capacity speaking speaker.
Yes.
We have.
Okay, thank you. Observation.
Speaker, thank you for this opportunity. I am Honorable Femi Olanrewaju Akindele. I represent the entire celestial and terrestrial bodies of Report Development Constituency 1. Right Honorable Speaker, dear colleagues, one of the petition I just want one of the petitions brought before this house this afternoon. Right Honorable Speaker, I want you to use your good office, if possible, to grant a temporary restraining order in form of injunction. Because from what you read to us, Right Honorable Speaker, there is a place where you read threat to property. In the case of Agbayewa, you can restrain the other party from carrying on whatever it is they are doing presently, in order for them to have justice at the end. We can restrain them from this house. And I equally want to plead with you, Right Honorable Speaker, and dear colleagues, there are some of these petitions that need immediate attention. Rather than wait for committee that will have a lifespan of 2 weeks, if there is any that we can take because of the urgency. That's why I'm just trying to observe this afternoon so that the house will be on time.
Thank you, Honorable Femi Akindele, for that your observation, which is valid. What this house will just do is to plead to all parties to maintain peace, while allowing the committee of the house to look into it dispassionately, and they will ensure there is justice. And that is why immediately the committee should swing into action and read through, of course, if possible, sit today, read through the petition, and send to necessary parties, and plead with them to maintain, we can't even say to maintain status quo because we don't even know what the status quo is, but to maintain peace and allow the house to look into their grievances, and let them just shoot their sword, maintain peace, and we will look at the petition dispassionately and objectively, and they should be assured that this house will do justice and come up with a favorable outcome for all parties at the end of the day. I think that is better. So that since we don't know what is actually, we just read the petition. So let them maintain peace. And let media, chairman media, let that be in the news that we have called for peace and that everybody should maintain peace, and let them allow parties should come and ventilate their grievances before the house, and they should be assured that justice will be done in the matter. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Femi Akindele. Yes, Honorable Idowu Odebumi, the matter of urgent public importance.
Thank you, Capacity Right Honorable Speaker, Ekiti State House of Assembly, distinguished parliamentarian. Good morning. I still remain my humble self, Honorable Comrade Idowu Odebumi, representing the good people of Oye Constituency 2.
Do you know of any comrade that is very humble?
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in an attempt to solve a problem, may we not create a problem that will take lives. I'm calling the attention of Right Honorable Speaker and this House to the ongoing construction of Ado Iworoko Ifaki Road, where the contractor, even when the job is still going on, has erected a speed bump, a speed breaker, otherwise known as bumps. Mr. Speaker, erecting speed bumps is not the problem, but without notifying without any sign for the drivers to know that ahead of them there is a speed or bumps ahead. Mr. Speaker, you will agree with me that with time, majority of people, drivers passing that road, they are aware of the certain place where they will see, they are going to meet the speed bumps. So they already know those areas and they used to apply brake before getting there. But now that they are having new bumps, speed bumps along that road, you will agree with me, I've seen series of cars running to this big bump. It's not even small bumps. It's a big one. They will run because they don't know, they are not aware. And there is no sign that there is a speed bumps ahead. And this can cause an accident and claims life. So there is need for this house to address it and call on the contractor to put sign It's either paint that bumps or put a sign that all the driver passing that road would know that there is speed bumps ahead when approaching that area. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
We remember this house has sometimes ago addressed this issue of speed breakers on our roads. And we said some of it, they even mount road fences, not even speed breakers. But what we are also saying is important, at least there should be road signs indicating that there is a bump ahead. I don't think we need to belabor this. Committee of Works should just swing into action, have converse with the contractors handling these projects, let them erect signs. Of course, one of the challenges we even have on our roads is we don't even have road signs, and it's not. And I remember that in this house there was a resolution of this house, legislative compliance. Please let us also begin to effect some of these things, because I remember there was a resolution of this house that we said that all newly constructed roads, they should ensure that we have road signs. I wonder why we will be constructing road without road signs. There should be even speed limits. There should be sign that tells you bumps ahead. Even when you are approaching, we call it corner, a bend. There should be a sign that tells you ahead. Of course, it tells you even how the bends look like. So the contractor cannot just be constructing roads without those signs. So please, Committee on Works, please, I think you have to take that up. While legislative compliance, I will also direct that. Please go and look at our resolutions and see the level of compliance and write a report. Let's know those that have been complied with. Let us know those that have not been complied with, so that we know the next step to take. I think, thank you for that. It's seriously a matter of public importance, urgent public importance. Thank you very much. More so that we are approaching the yellow type and CC. There is no demon in December. It's only the rush that everybody is looking for money and rushing here and there. And now you have road blocks or road fences. We know what that can cause, and we don't want any accident in our state. We don't want lives to be lost unnecessarily and untimely. Thank you. Now, any personal explanation? Okay, yes, Honorable Babatunde, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Dear colleagues, I'm Honorable Babatunde Oke, representing Ikere Constituency 1. Mr. Speaker, as Chairman, House Committee on Media and Public Affairs, I got notice of a particular news that is being circulated online. This news is attributed to one Aborishade. The headline is, let me get the headline, Mr. Speaker. He plots to impeach Ekiti Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, this is very important for us as a House. It is very important for me to call the attention of the House to this particular news. According to this journalist, the so-called journalist, barring any change of plans, a clique in Ekiti State is planning to remove the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Adeoye Aribasoye. Mr. Speaker, when I read this news, we may say that it is the handwork of social media hoodlums. But at the same time, it is very important for us to send a very strong message out there that this House is united, that the leadership of Right Honorable Adeoye Stephen Aribasoye is the one that we are pleased with as members of this House. Let me digress to the statement made by the Secretary to the State Government on behalf of Mr. Governor at the retreat for principal officers held at Ikogosi, principal officers in Southwest held at Ikogosi. For us to know that the work that the Right Honorable Speaker is doing in this state, the executive also recognizes and they appreciate the effort of Mr. Speaker. And I'm very certain that even for us as members, we believe in your leadership and we are with you any day, anytime. And Mr. Speaker, permit me to read this statement by the Secretary to the State Government, who represented Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji at the retreat held at Ikogosi for principal officers of State Houses of Assembly in Southwest. For us in Ekiti, Right Honorable Adeoye Aribasoye is a precious son in whom we are very pleased. We are proud of his achievements as the Chairman Conference of Speakers in the Southwest, as well as his remarkable leadership qualities, which have brought incredible stability, creativity, and vibrancy to Ekiti State House of Assembly. Just recently, the Ekiti State Assembly was adjudged the most innovative and ICT-driven House of Assembly in Nigeria by the Federal Government Bureau of Public Service Reform. Mr. Speaker, it is very important for us to put this out so that people will know that for us in the legislative arm of government in Ekiti State, we are working in line with the vision of the executive arm of government. Of course, our mantra is to have responsive and responsible legislation to keep Ekiti working towards shared prosperity. So for whoever that is planning to cause discord through these news that I'm referring to, they should know that this house, we are working in line with the vision of Mr. Governor. And all the members of this house believe in the leadership of Mr. Speaker. So it is very important for me to call the attention of members to this news so that we may also make comments to let the people know that this is far from the truth. All of us believe in the leadership of Mr. Speaker. So at this juncture, I rest my case, and I believe Mr. Speaker will allow members to make comments on this particular news. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Okay. Well, let me allow that. All right, Honorable Barrister Yabo Fakunle Okeme.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Barrister Yabo Fakunle Okeme, and I represent the good people of Ilejimeje constituency. Well, I have seen that also on the social media, but as far as I'm concerned, I took it with a pinch of salt because I think it's just somebody that is trying to play into the gallery. As far as I am concerned, and as far as this 7th House of Assembly is concerned, I make bold to say that what that I can call they call them e-rats. What he has put in that is write-up. It's just it exists only in the figment of his or his imagination, because I think I know that guy. It exists only in his imagination. I would like to boldly corroborate what Honorable Tunde has enumerated. As far as I am concerned, and as far as I believe majority of the members of this house are concerned, this house remains one indivisible entity. And we are very, very pleased with the leadership of our Speaker, Right Honorable Adeoye Stephen Aribasoye. And I believe, to me, I am pleased with your leadership, and I know that all of us are pleased with your leadership, and there is no crack in our house. So I think this person is just looking for cheap popularity, looking for undeserved attention, and we have enjoyed a very smooth relationship with the executive, and everything has been fine till date. So If our house is in order and the executive is pleased with this 7th assembly, I think any other person can just go and sleep somewhere, as far as I'm concerned. That is my submission.
Thank
Right,
you.
Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much. Yes. Yes, Honorable Tunde.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Distinguished member of Ekiti State House of Assembly, I am Honorable Tunde Idowu. I represent the Ikere Constituency 2, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am very happy to hear such information from the Chairman House Committee on Media and Public Affairs. I think the Honorable is doing his job very well. Yes, very many of us here, Mr. Speaker, we've read the social media piece, and then, Mr. Speaker, I want to inform every honorable member here that this is my 6th year in the House of Assembly as a member in this Alu chamber, as well as Mr. Speaker. And then I want to say unequivocally to the whole world that this is a legislative arm of government. This is House of Assembly. I want to disagree with somebody saying some people are somewhere planning to impeach Mr. Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, we elected you, and we are the only one that can remove you. So if anybody is hiring any, what do we call them now? Do we call them a foreman or a contractor from anywhere? They are useless, they are idle, and they have nothing to do. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that as far as the 7th Assembly, the Assembly of Perfection, the best assembly ever in the state is concerned, we have a good leader. We have a good leader. And I want to establish as well that we have a very smooth and sound relationship with the executive arm. Mr. Speaker, you remember, the other time Mr. Governor is here to present the budget of this year, I was chosen to give vote of thanks. And if you can recollect, and if the video is still available, let us send it out to the people for them to see. There was an accolade on Mr. Speaker, on Mr. Governor, and I was reading out everything Mr. Governor is doing through the help of, through collaboration of this House of Assembly. What else are we looking for? We have the best speaker ever in Nigeria, the chairman, the conference of speakers Southwest, and we have wonderful honorable member. I normally call us alutic, cerebral, and powerful honorable members. We are solidly behind you. Mr. Speaker, I said the other time that during this time, we are approaching election year in Ekiti State. All these things will not be, is part of the politics, and I want to tell you, the mischief maker around there, outside there, they are still coming up with more information. Another piece, the chairman of public affairs, there was another one that was talking about the secrecy of the 7th Assembly. Yes, outside there, they said the assembly are too secretive. They tried all they could to penetrate, and they couldn't. And they are feeling the pain. They are feeling the pain. All those things you see, they are just trying to maybe to sell their pains or to parade their ignorance. Yes, out there, as they sweet us, they pain them. That is what is happening, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to tell you that Governor Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, a well-nurtured man, a governor to reckon with in Nigeria, a governor that you can go out there and be proud of, is going to lead us through. And this House Assembly, we are going to support him. Ekiti will move forward.
the mischief maker, I call them shakabula, social commentators. They are wasting their time. We are moving forward in Ekiti State. And I want to round up with this, Mr. Speaker. It is not every dog that barks you look at sometimes. When you are looking at every dog that barks, they waste your time. They distract you. I want to say that today, to show them that we are not also, we are not ignorant of what they are planning, we are going to move a vote of, we are going to pass a vote of confidence on Mr. Speaker today, and to tell them that here in Ekiti State House of Assembly, we are in tune and in the same page with the executive, and our governor is moving forward, and we are moving forward, and Ekiti State is moving forward. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to.
Order 8,
Rule 50.
We are still discussing because if it is Order 8, Rule 50, yes, the matter has not been exhausted. I understand.
Right Honorable Speaker, Order 8, Rule 50. Right Honorable Speaker, with the leave of the Speaker, point of order must be had at all times. Right Honorable Speaker, although it's at your discretion, we have to allow this matter to be duly attended to with this order. So okay. That we, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Read the order.
My name is Honorable Femi Olanrewaju Akindele. I represent the entire celestial and terrestrial bodies of Report Development Constituency 1. Right Honorable Speaker, with your leave this afternoon, I want to take us to Order 8, Rule 50.
6.
Subsection 6. That a motion arising out of business of the day made immediately after the business of the day disposed of and before any fresh matter is emerged upon.
Yes,
That Honorable Speaker, please allow me to submit on this. Please kindly allow me to submit on this. I'm seeking your leave to move a motion because of this business. That a vote of confidence.
Honorable, hold on. We have not. You have to wait till when the matter has been disposed of, then immediately after.
Right, and
I see some.
Order is pending. I should keep you pending. Thank you.
Yes, let the order. Thank you. Yes, let me call Honorable Idowu Odebumi. I will come back to you, sir.
The capacity right, Honorable Speaker, a man of footprints, unprecedented record, Right Honorable Omayiye Adeoye Aribasoye.
Well, not everybody will understand.
Only the wise can decode that.
Not everybody will understand that title.
Only the wise.
That's the new title I received in Oduayedu Ekiti over the weekend.
Distinguished parliamentarian, I still remember my humble self, Honorable Comrade Idowu Odebumi. Mr. Speaker, let the hottest seat in hell be reserved for man or woman who keep mute in the face of social injustice. An injustice to one is an injustice to all. An injury somewhere is an injury to all. A threat to justice somewhere is a threat. An injustice somewhere is a threat to justice elsewhere. I love the way we bring out this topic, because if you keep mute, the notion outside there is that what they are spreading is true. And we know among ourselves that we are united, we are one. All those rumors that they are saying, or all those orchestrated, kurukere things that they are doing outside there, cannot work. Because we know how much, the history will be kind to you. Because you have, through your productive efforts, you have changed a village to a city. Who else will not salute you and celebrate you? Through your era, we've not had it so good like this in Ekiti State House of Assembly. History is there. As at yesterday, I was with even 13, where they're having their end of the year get together in AB Hotel. And they talk thoroughly about us. They talk good thing about us, what we are doing, what is happening in the Ekiti State House of Assembly, how they are happy that whenever they mention Ekiti State House of Assembly outside there, they also remember them, because without this, all those history that your regime is breaking, they wouldn't have remembered them again. So we are solidly with you. History will be kind with you. On behalf of Oye Constituency 2, we are pledging our 100% loyalty to your leadership. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Take Oye 1 then, if Oye 2 has spoken. And I will talk longer.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished parliamentarians, my name is Lunge Temitokwe Ademola, and I represent the good people of Oye Constituency 1, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, before I go further, please, permit me to read from the State of the State address by His Excellency, the Governor of Ekiti State, Mr. Biodun Abayomi Oyebanji, on the second anniversary of this administration, Mr. Speaker. This address was read on the floor of this hallowed chamber by His Excellency on Wednesday, October 16th, 2024. Without belaboring you, Mr. Speaker, I'm reading from page 3, and I'm going to go to item number 5. Mr. Governor said, before I go further into this address, I'm quoting Mr. Governor now. He said, let me sincerely thank this House and its leadership for the strong cooperation in the service of our people. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Governor went further to say that your support has been a major factor behind our successes. He also went further. He said, together with the good people of Ekiti, the 7th Assembly has been the drivers of our administration's bold march forward. Let me stop there, Mr. Speaker. I would also want to go to the Holy Book, Mr. Speaker. I quote from the book of Proverbs, chapter number 22 and verse 29. He said, seest thou a man diligent in his ways? He said, he shall stand before kings and not before mean men. Now, Mr. Speaker, while I will want to refrain from joining the fray of people that are commenting about this discussion on social media, a popular school of thought said you should also respond sometimes so that people will not misconstrue the facts. Mr. Speaker, this is not unexpected at this time. It's not unexpected because, Mr. Speaker, your bold steps in supporting Mr. Governor to actualize his shared prosperity mantra agenda should be a threat to the oppositions of this government. And I want to say to you, Mr. Speaker, unequivocally, that this House, according to what Mr. Governor has said, we have 100% support for you. And I know that this House, we are also unwavering. We are not wavered about our commitment to the shared prosperity mantra of Mr. Governor. Mr. Speaker, let me refer to those people as armchair politicians. Of course, you know that the political credential of Mr. Governor is soaring in Ekiti State and in Nigeria. And I want to say that this is expected at this time, Mr. Speaker. Enemies of progress will everly want to cause discord at this time. I don't believe that story. It is just is a figment of the imagination of armchair politicians and enemies of progress, Mr. Speaker. And I want to say that in closing, Mr. Speaker, do not be afraid, do not be dismayed. Communicate to Mr. Governor that this House, he has our 100% support. And I'm telling you that Mr. Governor will win the next election with a landslide, irrespective of whatever the oppositions do. As a matter of fact, the sponsors of this news are aching to cause disharmony between the legislature and the executive because they see the cordiality, they see the relationship, they see the affection between this assembly. It has never happened. Again, Mr. Speaker, why would they not want to cause discord? Look at your members here. These are some of the brightest and best in Ekiti. And I may go to say that this assembly parades our first level in Ekiti, and I'm proud to say that. In this, it has never happened like this in Ekiti State before. In times past, we have had trailer drivers, drivers in this assembly. We have also had people that are not even confident enough to represent their constituents. So, Mr. Speaker, you are leading a battalion of people that are highly cerebral, that are upwardly mobile, that are also able to hold forth, Mr. Speaker. So why should they not want to cause discord? It is not unexpected. We expect it. But also, when they keep it coming, we also have the ability, we have the capacity to subdue any form of insurrection. But as for Mr. Governor, please tell him he has our 100% support. In the state of Titepa address here, I remember you told Mr. Governor that at this time, he should be very careful of sycophants, of praise singers, that they will always come and want to cause distraction. And I'm happy that Mr. Governor himself, at every given opportunity, he talks about this assembly and will raise our shoulders high. So about the social media rascals that are trying to cause the ceremony, we want to go and tell them, according to Honorable Idowu, that as they pain them, they sweet us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. I hope you know they suit you there, and I think they pay. Right Honorable Hakeem Jamiu.
Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I'm Right Honorable Hakeem Jamiu. I represent the Airport Flooding Constituency 2. I'm from the home of Rice, Igbemo Ekiti. Yes, I want to ally my position with previous speakers, but I will deviate a bit because I have two positions. Yes, one, I also don't believe that the story is true, that some people can, in their right senses, that they can see somewhere and call themselves clique and say they want to impeach the speaker. Number two, if the story is true, then I just have a simple adage for them that is Yoruba. Please permit me to speak in Yoruba. Oni abataba abatakpa epitikpa sholanke. Sorry, not your own sholanke. Sorry. So if we are a house, according to Honorable today.
Right Honorable.
Yes, sir.
Right Honorable, sir. I hope the EBT is not Topelunge.
No. Sorry. So what I'm saying is this is a house of assembly, and the constitution and our standing rule is very clear. The house shall elect a members from among themselves. So if some people are sitting somewhere, the cause of them click, the meaning of that proverb is that what is the business of the so-called clique in the House of Assembly? That they are the one who is going. How are they going to do it? Are they going to announce on radio? Are they going to come here and do it? Mr. Speaker, there is nothing like that. It's not possible. And the second one for them is that there is one madman in Oye. I'm sorry, Honorable. He said he heard that some people are coming to shave my head. I pray they will meet my head when they come. I hope they will meet my head when they come. I won't say more than that. But whatever it is, if anybody is idle or they don't have anything to do, or they are looking for attention, then they should look elsewhere, not in this house. This house is solidly behind the speaker, and warn those people, if they don't want to burn this state, they should purge the thought, if it is true. But I don't want to believe it is true. Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm going to call on Honorable Babatunde Omotayo. Thank you.
All right, Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Babatunde Omotayo. I represent the good people of Iseorun constituency. Mr. Speaker, I think truly I saw the news online and everything, but I believe the news is not true and it's not real. Because the short period of time that I've known you, you have been a good man, a good leader. And a leader is not only the type, a leader is not only someone that just leads. A leader is someone that can translate a vision into reality, which you have been doing that in this house. And I believe all the members are solidly behind you. And I believe such news, I think we don't need to entertain the such news. And for my own advice, I think I will advise this house to look into that person that published that news. We can also invite him to hear from him, because this is the first news, and of course we can invite him for interrogation and to be able to correct him to publish another news that will support this house. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. As my colleagues speak, they spoke very well. But we were here in the 6th Assembly. Ele ni rodi kó jẹ́ tòótọ́ ni. A lè ní tòótọ́ ni kó jẹ́ rọ́ ni. But, Right Honorable Speaker, in my own opinion, it is true. And we must work against it. Yes, it happens here at 6th Assembly now. This is how we are saying in the 6th Assembly, Ironi, until we get here, started voting. Let all members to search ourselves. Let us search ourselves very well, deeply. The Yoruba says, "Inú mi ni mo mọ̀, mi ò mọ̀ inú ẹnìkejì mi." The 6th Assembly members, we know what I'm saying about. So, Mr. Speaker, anytime they come, they will meet us here. We fought the battle today, and we succeed. And this one also, let them come. We are with you. You are our son. And we are all well pleased with you. So whoever outside there that they don't believe in you, they should go to hell. The 7th Assembly, both SDP and APC, we are solidly behind you. As someone mentioned something that we are critical, but yes, because 6th Assembly we are all 26, but now we are 24-2, and you are leading us very well. So on that note, Mr. Speaker, I believe we are all solidly behind you. Thank you so much.
All right, Honorable Lateef Oluwole Akole. Yes, I'm coming back.
Right, Honorable Speaker, the capacity speaker, Omo Ayeye of Ayedun Ekiti. I wish I can recollect vividly the song that they sang for you, but I will do that one some other day. My name is Honorable Lateef Akole Oluwole, representing Ekiti East 2, where the sun rises, where we have confidence in the leadership of Right Honorable Stephen Aribasoye Adeoye. Mr. Speaker, I want to adopt in total the submission of some of my colleagues that spoke earlier on. The only thing I want to add to it is the fact that when Jesus Christ was around, he was very popular, he was powerful, he was the leader of 12 disciples. But unfortunately, Unfortunately, we have two major disciples that disappointed themselves. So it is not going to be a strange thing if we have among us as 20 members. But the most important thing is that the majority will have their way, and the minority will have their dreams. So, as far as I can carry it, as a representative of Ekiti East 2, I know that the majority are solidly behind you. We are one strong body that is indivisible. The challenges that the people out there are having, if there's anything like a clique, the wiki of Ekiti State, the challenges they are having is inferiority complex. Inferiority complex. They never thought this house can be this strong. They never thought this house can be this united. At the foundation of the 7th Assembly, we had issues. But the joy of the whole story is that we have a governor that is reliable, we have a governor that is dependable, we have a democratic-minded governor. A governor that is democratically minded. So the rule of law will always prevail. It is not a discussion of a beer parlor, It's not a discussion of motor park. We are talking about rules and law. Nobody can remove our speaker, our loving, caring speaker, our rain-making speaker, our capacity speaker. We are solidly behind you. The news will not be thrown into the dustbin. But they should be reminded that our governor is a reliable governor, Omoluabi par excellence. And we have boarded a bus. Right, Honorable Speaker. We have boarded a bus. The only bus stop we have in that bus is 2030. This assembly is going to join that bus in 2030. But for the 7th Assembly, you remain our leader and a reliable leader. Thank you very much.
Right, Honorable Speaker, Mr. Capacity, distinguished Honorable members.
Somebody just texted me among that I should allow everybody. But if I'm going to allow everybody, please, let's keep it very short. Thank you. Yes.
Fellow parliamentarian, my name is Honorable Boso Olowokere. I represent the special republic that is existing in Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to join my fellow parliamentarians that have spoken. I want to align with them in respect to what we read on social media, that some cliques are planning to remove our capacity, our right honorable speaker. I want to categorically say that I did not believe it. I see it as baseless and as lies. Because the little that I know about the Mr. Governor of this state, between me and you, Mr. Speaker, you know Mr. Governor himself will never allow that. And if you are to look at what that person wrote, what Mr. Boris Shade wrote on social media, he made reference to my republic, Efalai. Yes. He said a clique that who happened to be a former deputy speaker from Efalai. If you read it very well, he makes reference to Efalai. And as a member of this honorable house, that I know that Mr. Speaker has been doing wonderfully well, that all of us are supporting him, I took it upon myself to investigate within my constituency The deputy speaker we ever had in that place happened to be just one. And today is an appointee. And also is my leader. He knows me for one thing, that I'm a very bold person. I'm into politics, but I don't tell lies. Take me to anywhere, even at God points, I will tell you the truth. I want to tell this honorable house that I confronted him. He happened to be, I think, the second deputy speaker in the state. I confronted him. I told him, in fact, I forwarded the media to him. And I confronted him that why this? Look at this. He was shocked. He was surprised to see it. He told me that, you know, I'm a very bold person. If I hear or plan it, I will be boasting of it. It's somebody that majority of you know. He said he will be boasting of it. If had it been that he hear that some people are planning it, he's even aware of it, he will want to take the glory of it, as if he's the chief engineer. He was surprised. He said, there's nothing of such, and I put it to him, that can you please help me to investigate this, if this is happening. And after a few days, he called me that there's nothing of such. I want to inform this honorable house that what we read on social media, what that Irat wrote there, is typical lie. And I want to believe, I don't think anybody can come from anywhere to come to this House of Assembly to come and impeach the Speaker without coming to us. An honorable member, I want to put it to you. Is there any of us that have been recruited for this? Is there any of us that have been consulted on this matter? I want to believe that none of us can accept to that. It is not because Mr. Speaker is here. If there is any allegation that warrants him to be impeached, I think it will be among us. And I've not seen, and I've not heard of any such allegation that can make us to think of impeaching of our speaker. So I want to tell you that Mr. Boris Adeda put that on social media is just an attention seeker. And I would want you to know, just before we traveled to Canada, someone came up to tell us that, honorable members, the 7th Assembly, we are taking about 250 or 500 million of the state to Canada. If we had to now believe such lies, I think we will be wasting our time. So what I'm saying is that let us just look at this as something that does not exist at all. And let us concentrate on a better thing and to forge ahead and to join hands as we have been doing with our speaker, as he's leading us to cooperate with the executive in this state, so as to encourage to what to be a party to what Mr. Governor is doing, because Mr. Governor is doing wonderfully well. So I enjoin us not to waste our time on this kind of a thing. Let us think of better things. Nothing and nobody, and I don't see any clip that can come from anywhere that can maybe suddenly wake up for one day to come and impeach our speakers. It's not going to happen. We have that right, and we are not planning that, and there's no reason for us to do that. I rest my case. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Jacob Awoni Adem.
The Right Honorable Speaker, sir, distinguished honorable members of the House, I am Honorable Jacob Adeyemi Awoni. I'm representing Maba Constituency 2. To the best of my knowledge, anybody can just wake up one day and start daydreaming. I see what we are discussing, if this is coming from a set of people somewhere, those people are just daydreaming. Anybody can just wake up at any time and start chasing his or her own shadow. And to catch your own shadow is not easy. So to the best of my knowledge, if anybody is doing that, they are just doing that. They are just wasting their time. You are our leader, Mr. Speaker, and we have much confidence in you. There is one adage, there is one Yoruba adage that says, Ológbò tó bá lóun á pàkèrè, tójú ti mú ẹ̀ á wọ omi. So, I know members of this assembly are not ready to chase their own shadow. So we are one, indivisible one. Excuse sir, ẹ̀mọ̀ bá ṣe yín ìṣókò séwu lẹ́gbẹ̀rún yẹn.
Thank you, Honorable Awoniyi. Let me call Honorable Oluwayomi Ayorinde. Then Alaja will come to you. Let me just take the table round. Thank you.
Right, Honorable Speaker, esteemed colleagues.